Welcome to today's scheme of the week. We're going to go over the trips wide slot week. So if you guys are not using this can be found in 35 different playbooks. We're going to be going into the Cincinnati playbook to run this. But if you guys are not using this, you guys need to throw this in your custom playbook and start running this now. It's going to help you guys get yards, move the ball down the field, and put up more points. So let's jump into the video. Alright guys, trips wide slot week. This has become one of my favorite formations in the game here. And again, the way we always start this off is run plays, and then we transition to the pass plays. So halfback base, halfback off tackle, inside zone are going to be your 3 runs, and then you have a read option. So super simple, 3 runs, then a read option, then you're going to have your pass plays. Again, there's only 15 pass plays in here, but we're going to talk red zone rub corner and quick rub return are going to be 2 of the best plays in the game that you guys are going to want to start running. Then, of course, we have deep stick, and then you have Y cross, curls, and then shock. So a bunch of good plays in here. Let's just start with the runs real quick. We're going to put these just in our audible so we can flip to them here. Again, we know about base, inside zone. We'll come out inside zone. And this is it's just really reading fronts. That's what you determine. So again, you have inside zone here. Again, you want to check your run fits. You hold your left trigger or L2. Then you go to your right stick and you see it's on blocking here. We're going to hold it to the left. And you see who they are blocking, right? So if you don't like that run, for example, I can switch to the base. Now all those guys in the front are being blocked. Inside zone, we were worried about that left defensive end not being blocked. So again, we'll run this. Then don't hold turbo, just follow your blocks. Again, get your nice 7-8 yards. You really want to hit turbo when there is a gap for you to run through. So you see right there, I kind of made the cut. Again, we got 3 yards. The runs are more about consistency. You're not really trying to blow the top off. If you break one, that is just a plus. So here on this halfback off tackle, you notice that outside defensive end here. If we can outrun him and we're able to give out 5 yards, he's still the one that catches us. And sometimes the way the defense moves people around can affect who does and doesn't get blocked. But again, just simple way to incorporate your run game in here. Next thing we're going to look at here is now we're going to look at our 2 favorite plays, red zone rub corner and quick rub return. So I'm going to go red zone rub corner here first. And what we're going to look at here is we're going to watch B. We're just going to run this play a couple times starting, and we're just going to watch the B route and how he always is going to get open here. Boom. And you see that? It looked like it was man. It started off as zone. But just watch how these guys all react. So I'm just going to go right here, but we're just watching all the guys. They drop back as if it's zone, and then they play. So they obviously played some kind of match. But look at that field, right? So just because it's not a fluke, again, now it looks like this might be man here. Nope, more zone again. The guy gets caught. It's a real-life rub route, stuff that you actually see in the NFL every Sunday. Again, run it again here. They're going to play man. Again, he just beats his guy. We actually still complete that with a red throw, which is crazy. But one last time, again, just for the consistency. Boom, let him come underneath. Again, we're going against random defense here. It's always open. So anyways, so that's going to be the route. Now we're going to actually start focusing our eyes to the left of the field here. This post just gets in a really nice area. A lot of times against zone. But if they kind of drop back to take that away, we're just going to take the flats. Again, it's all about making the user and the defense pick what they're going to give us. And so here, boom, we wait a little bit. Now we able to hit this crossing post. Probably wasn't even a great read, to be honest. But again, we saw the guy had his back turned. We just felt like we could get that. Here is more of the read that I was looking at, to be honest with you, was this, where you're able to pass it down and inside when he's got his leverage. Wrong button throw. But you guys are just going to see, right? Again, we look here again. Hit the nice little rub underneath. So, again, we've shown you the flats, we've shown you this post, and we've shown you this corner route. Now, I'm trying to post, the flat, and the rub route. Now we're going to look at the corner and the out, and just how they're going to play. Again, if you see they drop all the way back, the out route absolutely can be open. The corner route from A, again, nice, sharp cutting corner. That's going to be open if we get like a man coverage. Or if you're able to do something like that, depending how good the corners are, pass leading it down and outside just to get that. So we'll try and look at it one more time here again. They drop back, flats, easy open play, easy read to make. So again, you see this red zone rub corner. Every route wins. All about what the defense can give you. But the rub route is almost guaranteed. The user's really going to have to take away that himself. Put extra resource in there to try and stop that. And then again, the post route is extremely good. And then flats, if they're not going to take away, we just take those reads all day. So really going to punish them with these kind of reads. And then now we're going to go to quick rub return. So quick rub return, again, without making any adjustments here, we're just going to watch B again. Again, he just kind of comes underneath. It's not as clean as the other one, but it still will come in. You see, he just comes underneath. It's almost really shallow, but he comes in underneath. But you see here again, he just constantly is open. Now I want to show what you guys, if we can get just a straight man look. We're not going to get it here, but that's fine. Again, we've ran this enough times. You see really where B gets open. A, again, kind of has this sharp cutting corner route, very similar to the last play. And then RB is going to be on this zig. Now, the one thing I would do is, because I'm not a fan of just the straight curl, you can put him on an out route, or you can put him on a comeback route. Out route, if there's an off coverage like this, again, you can just do something like this. Again, they actually played really good coverage on it. We still completed for 4 or 5 yards. But a comeback route to me is a little bit better. Here, again, now you see the rub beats the man. This is what I wanted to show earlier when I was featuring this route. He just ends up getting across there. You just got to let him clear that guy. But now we also have the return route as well. Watch the return. People try to take away that rub. The return is going to be there wide open. But the reads are relatively simple. I don't know if you want to do something. If you want to get Y involved, you put him maybe on a post just to have something threatening over the middle. But again, you got the return route right here. Easy little play. We got the rub. The least consistent one's going to be that corner just because there's nothing threatening there. But, you know, here again, I got this post. Now we're able to get the running back involved. So now there's a lot for this user to worry about. So, goal line rub return. Guys, if you guys are enjoying this kind of content, consider subbing to the channel so you guys don't miss an upload for the rest of 26 and beyond. Also, go in the description, go join our free Discord, come be a part of our community where we discuss tips, weekly calls, and other requests that I try to make happen for you guys as far as the content. Also, go check our Patreon, completely free to join, but we also have exclusive stuff on there just for our members. Code name Animal will get you guys 30% off for a limited time. Post sits. Now, him being the solo receiver, I'm not sure if this is going to be the best route, but the whole point is to show everything on the right, and we're going to look here at B in his little his little baby hook curl, and then A on his stop right here, his little option route, right? So 5 yards, easy, nice little stop in the middle of the zone. Put our post sit out there. And then this is going to be right there where that post sit is just so good, especially against kind of more aggressive defenses that are sending more people blitzing. If they give us the flats here, which they do, we'll take our flats. If they're not, you're going to have that post sit route there. So make sure we're adding the post sit route in here. You see here, boom, kind of throw a little bit there before his break. He ended up dropping it. You really want to possession catch those. But again, going back here, now you see A actually runs the out route because of his option, right? They ran man, he runs it out. And our last time running it here, again, just making your simple reads here. They give us the flats. We're going to take the flats here. If they want to go double team the post-sit route, that is fine. But again, shock, easy play. And you notice a lot of these plays in here, there's not any adjustments. That what makes an elite scheme. So then once you need to start making adjustments, you can start adding things in here. So let's see. Next one I like is Y cross. Y cross, again, they already have a built-in post sit. X here is going to be on the streak. If anything, I'm probably going to put Y here maybe on a table. But now you're just going to have your reads here. We have a high-low with A and Y. Then you have R, B, and B on the right doing their kind of little high-low with this zig and this post sit. So I like the numbers to the left here. Take a read. See here, A is going to actually win on the crossing route. The guy was just too slow once he got beat right away. Run this again. Okay, now they run a blitz. They kind of don't play hard flats. Now you take the zig route underneath. Here again. Boom. Now we hit this post sit route on its break inside. And I mean, we've hit everything here now. Again, they don't get out there. Table, fine. Again, we threw this post sit route. I threw this extremely late, but as long as I threw it to his back shoulder, I was able to possession catch it. Worst thing is he may drop the ball. But yeah, super, super simple routes. Easy, effective play. And then our final play that we're going to take a look at here is just going to be deep flood. Deep flood, again, you're going to have this kind of this inside post. I might stem X down one, and I'm going to put Y on the table. So obviously the routes on the right are all deep running routes. So what maybe you could do again, just stem this down. Again, stadium pulse won't affect this. You can stem down. It may not show it, but it will. So that way there's a little bit more separation and an underneath type of throw to the sidelines here. But I'm really looking at numbers on the left. I'm looking, are they going to guard the flats? They don't take away the flats right away. I can throw this. Again, take my flats for about 7 to 8 yards here. Now, assuming they do take it away, this is where that post is going to come into play. So here, again, nice little throw there in that window. Most time the user's not going to be covering a solo wide receiver. So even though he's in the middle, we're not really too worried about that. But now, again, you take your look. Okay, cool. We see there's a man alignment. They're playing press on the outside. We have this opportunity to hit this nice little underneath route. Man, post is going to beat man too. Just give it a second. Let him clear. Fight off the press. Easy. And then the final play here, again, this is going to be a zone beater. I'm actually going to double team this outside end and kind of slide out here to make sure I kind of get outside the pocket. But A here is going to get on the sideline. You just kind of have to wait. Don't run out of the pocket too soon. Here they actually end up running some kind of man actually on us, or match. We end up making a ridiculous catch. Let's see if we can run this one more time here and get us a look. Hopefully here against zone. Oh, we had him right there. We just got hit. Sorry, one more time, boys. Stem down. Whoops. Stem down. And stem down. Okay, we have a running back on the table. And again, we had to throw this extremely early, and we got a red throw. We threw a touchdown, but just to show you this, right? It was against zone, but you see how open number 10 is here? And again, he's still open. I don't even know if the ball's in the air. The ball's now in the air, but it should have been led somewhere over in this area is where it should have been. But it didn't. It got to him, threw behind him, red bar throw. We still catch him, make a touchdown. But again, that is just a simple play that, again, is going to exploit the zones, especially deeper down the field, right? Because in this formation, we've done a lot of attacking underneath and over the middle. So make sure we're adding these in. Trips Y slot week, very underrated formation. Would not be surprised if this starts sweeping the community at some point. You guys are got it here first, only on Louisianimal channel. Let's ball, baby.